Welcome to the show. I'm Sir Charles Hunt. This is Dr. Nigel Stroker. Welcome, Nigel.
Thank you.
Another big week in Brisbane, folks, and probably a good idea to go straight into the local news. We've got a lot to get through. Please forgive us, folks. We had station cutbacks this week, and we've only been given very dodgy handwritten notes this week, so I can only apologise. Everyone's on strike here. We've got no funds, but that's okay. So let's get straight into the news. The Australian government has now made it illegal to remove or cut off the tails of dingoes or wolves. Scientists suggest that such an invasive surgery will curtail their natural activities.
How many wolves do we actually have in Australia?
Well, the ones we have are going to keep the tails. That's good news for them, I suppose.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Very good news. Pro-mushroom campaigner Mr. Al Fresco has been labelled as a nutter and unstable by the red meat movement. The National Farmers Alliance has said at best, he is a fun guy.
He's a good fellow, Al Fresco. I know Al from way back. I always sit outside with him at restaurants. Good on you, Al. If you're watching this show, hope you're very well. You are a fun guy, even though you do love mushrooms. So good on you, Al. Now, more news. Federal police on the lookout for a man who has been seen at a local Sydney supermarket, seen on security cameras making love to a popular vegetarian savoury party dip. My God. Police are on the lookout for a homosexual. It's just disgraceful. I'm never going to eat homosexual savoury. I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to eat hummus dip ever again, Stroker. You know what I mean? Brings up some very bad sort of... Sorry, keep going.
You certainly won't eat a homosexual dip, will you?
I won't eat that. No, I won't. I have friends who probably would. Friends of mine probably pay for it. That's a different story.
Local police are warning Brisbane residents to be aware after a man was found dead with a large spoon up his rectum and a cornplate packet on his head.
Oh my God.
Police do suspect the work of a serial killer.
I'm never going to eat cornflakes again. Well, I might.
Not with that spoon, anyway.
Not that spoon. I want the spoon. I want it triple washed. Triple washed. More news. New truth in labelling laws have now been applied to all Australian restaurants. Any menu that has a menu that includes the number 69 must now ensure that this dish only comes with the undercarriage area of the species of animal being slaughtered and eaten. Right? Good. Very important. I hate when you're eating some undercarriage, it's not an undercarriage, it's just a faux undercarriage. It might just be like a vegetarian sort of thing. Back to vegetarian dips again. It's on my mind now. Your turn.
Is hummus on that list?
It's not anymore. It's over to you.
Now, where were we? Back to climate change. Prime Minister Julia Gillard has been sent a letter by the Russian Fishing Association. Now, this is going back to this handwritten thing.
I know.
This is very, very difficult.
Yes.
What is that word?
It says asking.
Yeah.
Yes, the Russians have asked her to get rid of what?
Get rid of the carbon tax.
Yeah,
I can
fair enough
understand
too.
that bit, yes.
Yes, I'd ask you.
Yes.
Yes, I agree with the Russians. They should get rid of the bloody carbon tax. Keep going. Sorry, Stroker.
Yes, well, spokesman Ivan Coxolotl,
Good on Ivan.
Ivan Coxolotl, yes, said that the carbon tax could return the planet to an ice age environment. He said he would like to be warmer, as it is already bloody freezing in Russia.
It is bloody freezing in Russia.
And doesn't look forward to any more global warming technology.
No, it's cold. You got a cold ass, it is cold, let me tell you. Station's most highly successful cooking show, Bastard Chef. The winning dish of a puree of warm green phlegm has been narrowly beaten by a plate of mashed baby pig scrotum pancakes. I wouldn't mind trying that. Be very nice. Oh, broken news has just come in. A bit of extra news. A lady was bitten on the funnel by a fingerweb spider That's not right. A lady was bitten on the web by a funnel finger spider this weekend. Who wrote this? A lady was bitten on the spider by a finger funnel spider web, and she's recovering in a lunatic asylum, and the spider is getting counselling. Stroker, that is probably the end of the news, and we've got our weather girl, Princess Mem, on standby. So over to Princess Mem.
And now for tomorrow's Outback Desert weather. Starting from the west, the Great Sandy Desert will be approximately stinking hot tomorrow morning, and by mid-afternoon we'll reach a high of somewhere between preheated oven and the surface of the sun. And the Gibson Desert is looking at skin-dripping heat in the morning, but some westerlies should drift through by late afternoon and sea temperatures drop to unbearably bleeding well hot. And the tiny Pidurka Desert in South Australia will enjoy a milder day with temperatures in a range of party hit, I'm feeling hot, 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 and Bruce Springsteen's I'm on fire. And finally, to the only desert that Queenslanders can truly call home, the Simpson Desert, will have clear and sunny skies with a minimum temperature of melanoma madness and a maximum of burns 3rd degree. So if you're heading off to the desert this weekend, then don't. And if you ignore this advice and decide to go anyway, then don't.
Oh, this is marvellous, isn't it? Thank you very much. That ends this segment. Let's cut away to something else. So what have we got here, young lady?
French-style broiled carrots with an old mongrel jus.
Look, it just looks like you've thrown together a handful of carrots and you've covered it in some sort of sauce. That's what it looks like.
I'll have you know that this is a traditional recipe. You cannot try this anywhere else in the world.
Oh, all right then, I'll give it a small try. It's got a interesting aroma coming off it, let's say. And it's got, I don't know, there's a je ne sais quoi about it, so I'll give it a small try. It's very hard to get my fork into it.